I'm really hooked on her show. It's like my novela. The whole Charlie Kirk situation. Since it's about to be a year soon. And she's just been going hard. Finding out things. Because when it happened, if you go back to one of my shorts, I was emotional when Erica Kirk said, I forgive him. And I'm like, damn, she forgave the killer of her, the person that killed her husband. She forgave him right away. At the moment, it was September last year. I was like, oh my God, there's a short. When you go back to my shorts, you can see it. And I'm emotional. I'm trying to hold it back. I'm wearing these same glasses. And I once again, I was duped. I was lied to. What's up, Cost TV? Long time no see. How you been, man? So I was lied to. Just like the whole thing with Trump, I was lied to for 10 years, just in a cult. I hate being lied to. It's like being married to somebody and they've been cheating on you. I'm talking from experience. It sucks. But once you find out the truth, it sets you free. You feel better. I'd rather know the truth than be lied to. I'd rather be like, yeah, I got cheated on, than be a cuck simp sleeping next to somebody that's cheating on you. So I'll take it like that. So the whole Trump thing, he lied from the beginning. Until like last year, we covered up the Epstein files and the truth started coming out. This Charlie Kirk situation, that really opened up my eyes. Why is nobody talking about this? Why does everybody want to sweep this under the rug? Somebody took out a famous person. This is supposed to be the guy in MAGA, and he got taken out. It could be anybody. I'm a nobody. How you doing, Hope with Chili Recipe? I love seeing. Let me hook Cost TV. Let me know if you're still there. I just hooked you up, Cost TV. Say what's up again. I remember the old names. I got you. I hope I remember when I used to stream. You were there. I remember. Hit that like button. Say what's up in the chat. My videos get better if you talk to me in the chat. I got things in my head. When you question or I have a conversation, it makes it easier. So, I was working at UPS. I was driving. I was making good money. And Charlie Kirk got assassinated September 10th. That Saturday, September 13th, I go to work and I was talking to another friend. I'm like, yeah, you saw what happened to Charlie Kirk? Yeah, and then we found out, yeah, you MAGA? Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, we're going to. And at the time, I still had hope in this country. When the whole Charlie Kirk, that week, that September 10th, 11, 12, 13, I still had hope for this country. I was saving money to buy a house, ladies and gentlemen. I said, Trump is going to be president. I'm going to get a house. I got money saved up. Woo, it's going to be good. MAGA. Woo, make America great. Yeah. I was so happy. And then that September 13th, I got injured. I got sciatica because I tried to deliver a 150-pound dresser to somebody. That's what I get for going above and beyond. Got hurt. There goes my career. There goes me making money. I got hurt. Where's Trump? What happened to Trump giving us $2,000 checks? Where's those checks? I need a $2,000 check right now. So, just how the quality of life has gotten worse. It's really, really amazing. The quality of life that we're in right now. So like if you're in a big city, good luck defending yourself. Crime is legal. If you're in a red state, I don't know what to say because it looks like the cops have been trained by ICE. The cops in red states, I think, are more like aggressive, more. I shaved my goatee. I'm trying to go with a Charles Bronson look, ladies and gentlemen. I've been watching Death Wish. It's another thing where I've been into the vigilante. I think vigilantes are going to make a comeback. Look, I'm trying to get my Charles Bronson here. Oh, look at this. See, I got the, my white hair is coming along, but. So like, he gets taken out, Kirk. I never really watched. I never talked about him. Because he was too kosher for me. He was very kosher. So I never paid attention to the Kirk or Turning Point USA, and I never really, and I really never paid attention to it. I thought it was the same thing what Ben Shapiro did, arguing with people, the college leftists in colleges and all that. Another thing, college is a waste. I wouldn't be sending, if you had kids, I wouldn't send them to college. They're just gonna pick up a drug habit, alcoholism, do OnlyFans, guys will do rain bets and pranks. College is a waste. It's a babysitting for adults that you're actually paying for. And now the fact that college is more expensive. What's up, Poponaco 318? Like, now that college is more expensive, what's the point? You're just gonna get out of college with debt. All you're gonna have is debt, an alcohol problem or a drug problem. What's the point of college? To get brainwashed by one political side? I went to college, 10 years ago? Thank you, Levi. Appreciate it. I went to college and learned nothing, folks. I just some 22-year-old helped me out in some of the classes. You know, he was like, I got you, don't worry about it. My brain was old. I couldn't really remember everything.
I get the special treatment.
Couldn't remember much, so I don't know what the hell I was learning public speak. No, it was English class. I was going to political rallies. If you go back to my old videos when I was in college like 7 years ago, I used to go to all the political events with Antifa. There was one I was just watching. I was hiding from Joey Val. I dressed up as Antifa, had the scarf. I had one of the no Trump, no KKK, no fascist US. Another thing, what happened to those rallies, right? You know those big protests that were anti-Trump that were going on in 2017, 2018? What happened to those rallies? How come nobody's protesting against Trump? This is actually something we should be protesting against Trump, this war. Why is there no mass protest against these wars? Have you noticed that? There was that rally when Madonna was at with the women's, the abortion. There's been abortion rallies. There's been these no KKK, no fascist USA rallies. What happened to all these protests against Trump now? That shows you who gives Trump the money and who gives the left the money. They pay both sides. So they don't want nobody opposing Trump right now. They want everybody supporting Trump. The fact that like the media, the like CNN, like they kind of support Trump, not support him, but they're not really attacking him like they were the first term. You gotta, when you start noticing the truth, you start noticing these things. I don't watch Fox News. I used to. I was like, oh, the boomer. I can't stand that. The last one I was watching was Tucker. Once Tucker left, I kind of stopped watching it. Then I watched a little bit of Gutfeld. And then I started watching the PBD podcast. Before the last election cycle, I was watching the PBD podcast. Every day, religiously, when I was at work, I would just listen to it. Yeah, I got my boomer talking points from the PBD podcast. And then Bibi Netanyahu visited the PBD podcast right before Kirk. I think it was in August, because everybody was attacking Bibi. He was trying to fix his reputation. So he went on the PBD podcast. I think it was in August last year. And then ever since, the PBD podcast is just kosher. Fox News late. Patrick Butt David shilling his $600 Future Like Bright shoes. The same shoes that Andrew Tate probably had on when he got arrested. So you see all these things that are happening. Andrew Tate gets arrested. Not that it's like big, but if you're noticing things are happening. Things are moving. Distractions are happening. So when you notice it, you'll see it and you notice it. And that's, I'm just gonna go live here and there because I have thoughts in my mind, folks, and I'm just gonna let them out because I keep them inside me. And I just want to release them, talk about it, and laugh. I'll probably just do 20 minutes of time because I stated on the video before, I don't want to have long videos because me personally, I see an hour video, I'm like, I don't got an hour. Maybe I got 20 minutes. I'll take a 20-minute drive and put on what this Latino guy is saying. I'm surprised this legal Latino hasn't gotten deported yet. You know? What is he still doing here? Man, Trump should have just deported me and done me the favor. I'll go back to Ecuador, free trip. Because the way life is here is expensive. It's annoying. Living in America is annoying. I'm annoyed by everything. The price. If you want to have fun, you gotta have an arm and a leg. What happened when I could hang out with $20 with a group of friends? Buy a round of pitcher, get a couple of hot dogs, get $1 pizza after, have money for our cab. Those days are over. I had my fun in college. I had fun. I think the fun ended around 2011, 2010. Like 2008, hope and change. Woo! I voted for Obama. I was happy. I was in Ecuador in 2009, that January. I was watching the inauguration from Ecuador. I had tears in my eyes. I remember that day. It was hot Ecuador in January, like 95 degrees in January in Ecuador. And I was watching it was a small TV too. It wasn't a flat screen. It was a regular old TV. And hope and change, baby. Hope and change. I was duped then. And then I supported Romney in 2012. I had an Instagram page called No Obama 2012. I had like 5,000 followers. And at the time, this was 2008, 2009. I was like, whoa, what is this? It was going good. No Obama. And then Romney starting messing up. And it just became hard to defend Republicans. And then I'm like, you know what? I can't do this page anymore. It's still there. No Obama 2012. If only I could log into that account. I got to figure out how can I log into that account. So that was my taste of politics back in 2011, 12. Obama won again. Kind of stood quiet. I lost my job of 10 years around 2011, I think it was. And that's when I started turning on Obama because I was working in the healthcare industry. And that's when Obamacare happened. And then the big companies started eating the little companies. And job loss happens. So then 2015 comes around. I start supporting Trump, make America great again. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. I believe that. Same thing with the hope and change, make America great again. You fall for the slogan. I fell for the slogans. This is what I get for trying to be positive. This is why I hate being positive. I have hope and change, positivity, make America great again. It's all fake. It's fake. That's why I just be realistic. I'll just think negative, and hopefully I'm wrong. I'd rather be wrong that I'm negative than be disappointed because I was positive. If that makes sense, I don't know. I just came up. But not anymore. I'm disgusted by the political system. It looks like I have a fedora. I'm disgusted by the political system. Voting doesn't matter. Don't ask me to vote ever again. I'm never doing that again. It's no point. I'm not waking up early or late out to vote. I'm not doing that anymore. I should have never voted. I should have just never voted. I should have never got involved in this. I probably would have had a cat YouTube channel or something, or a cooking channel. I used to do cooking videos on YouTube. I should have just stuck to cooking channels instead of getting into this political stuff. Because no matter what you talk about, it just becomes political now. I know too much now. I know too much to just ignore it. and not talk about it and forget about it. I know too much. I know too much. I wish I can. I wish I could just forget about it. I can't. I can't. So one of the reasons I'm doing these videos now, because I have a lot in my chest and my heart is hurting. And I hope I don't get a heart attack and die. And if I do, I'm gonna keep making these videos. So if I do pass, oh, I can't say those words. Dang, on YouTube. So if I, something does happen, my videos will live on, I guess. And then, people pay attention to you more after, in the after. But man, to all those MAGA boomers, those MAGA supporters like Nino America, that he tried to argue with me. F you, Nino America. Will Johnson, another Zio Shill, crazy. Marco Gutierrez, the guy that started Latinos for Trump, another crazy MAGA boomer. The Pigeon for Trump. I used to make fun of her here. Still supporting. So these people that still support Trump are low IQ, and I know these people. And I'm embarrassed to say that I do. And there's quite a few that are like, yeah, man, this Trumpstein it's no good. And I trust those people, because if you're able to support him and then be like, whoa, what's going on? No, you're doing it wrong, then you got duped because you wanted what's right. I wanted what's right for this country. And I got lied to. We got lied to. So, I just thought about that. Why are there no protests against Trump? Where's the Million Man March against the war, right? Remember there used to be protests against war? Where the people are not angry enough. I guess we're too drunk. We're too high. I guess we're too distracted. Right? There's a lot of distractions going on. I get easily distracted too. Don't get me wrong. You know what? Maybe because I'm not medicated, I'm angrier now. So I got to speak more. Because I was, when you get medicated, you get docile. You just like, it is what it is. Who cares? But when you see things normal, I guess, you get upset. I'm angry. I'm angry at everything. Because why are we living like this? It doesn't have to be like this, but why is it like this? We don't have to live like this. We don't, but we are. And the only thing is survival. So I got this book on Amazon, Bug-In Guide, Navy SEALs. I was looking at it. Been reading it. I started a garden, started collecting rainwater. Because you know how they're attacking all the water systems, they're hacking. Everything's computer now, they're hacking. It's crazy, folks. You gotta start your garden. I wish I could have some chickens in the back. You see the eggs being contaminated, the lettuce is contaminated. You can't trust none of these things, it's crazy. It's crazy. What to do with martial law? Look at that. It's crazy, folks. You're probably making mistakes on your property. You gotta protect your property. Test water before drinking. I bought a water tester. I gotta get me one of those life straws. I got a Brita filter, 99%. So it's not much. I got a portable, different stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to take a massage on this nice chair. Ooh, I don't want to. You see my side boob? Ooh, sorry. I was showing off my side boob. Sorry. Yeah, folks, I'm about to take this massage on this chair. Probably gonna put on another Death Wish movie. Call it a night. I'm about to watch which one? I'm up to Death Wish 5. Think I have the same hair? Let me see. I want when my hair gets whiter in a few. Hey, mama. Hey, baby. Come here, mamita. I love her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's 20 minutes. I'm out of here. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. I appreciate you comment. It helps the stream. I like talking back with people, going back and forth. I'll probably be back later. I don't know. If I come up with something that I could talk about for 5 or 10, 20 minutes, I'll do it. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Mama, say bye. Okay. Bye. Later, folks.